So books are still really, really important. And we're moving into this transitional phase of like, well, it ain't even transitional. Um, Media means more relative um, than books do, and books still have a really big, powerful impact, meaningful impact. And they're not being talked about a lot. How they are being talked about is lead magnets, and then it gets kind of stuck there on the lead magnet. We don't really talk about what the book does. Right? And we should. Because even when you read the book, you start thinking differently than the people who haven't read the book. Right? So right away, there are two divisions of people from the start. There's people that are reading the books, and there's people that are writing the books. But both minds, both brains are changing along the way. Okay? So we don't want to throw away the idea that the book is good. The book is still good. The book buyer is actually your educated buyer. And that's the person that's really concentrating on things, and they're reading, so they've probably read somebody's autobiography, somebody's biography, they've probably followed up with a documentary that was about the book. There's a lot of information being exchanged in this process of books, right? And let's just say that you go and you, I don't know, man, you speak somewhere, you do something, right? And so you have options. At that point, you could either go, okay, well, I charge a fee for this, or you could say, here's so many copies of my book, right? And so there's these options. However, these people could also be getting in touch with you, because on the inside of your book, they're going to see how to get in touch with you, how to order more copies, etc., etc. So now you have marketing out there that's kind of like fishing. You're just kind of waiting, right? But you're just hanging loose, essentially. Right? So that's the book. That's what it did. Because some executive took it on a plane in first class, and he was reading it, and he enjoyed it so much that either he gave it away right there, he showed somebody how to order it, or it's on his mind and he's tweeting about it, or he's talking to the next executive about it, or he shares a piece of information that's out of the book with somebody who really needs a problem solved. Then you got media coverage. You can take this as you have it. As a coach, I think coaching people away from news is a good idea. So although, yeah, a book could get you media coverage, maybe be a little selective on that. And here's the deal about writing the book, is that you have different thoughts produced while you're writing the book than you do have thoughts produced while you're speaking about knowledge. There's these almost silent times while you're writing a book, right? But nobody really knows it when they're writing the book. It's kind of like video and editing. No one really knows, blah, blah, etc. But really, when you're writing that book, things change. You have to dig deeper into your top. And you thought you were done, but you're not really done. It's the same way with reading the book. Sometimes you're reading the book and you're like, damn, it should have ended by now. And it just kept coming and coming. You're like, damn. Same thing with the writing of it. Okay? And so when you're marketing yourself, it's really important to have a book. Your clients need to know what you do. They need to know how long you've been coaching. More importantly, why you've been coaching. Now, you could take both of those questions out of the mix with just how do you solve someone's problem. You put a description of it in your book that somebody's reading, and now they know that they can come to you with the problem that you solve. No one else can talk like you. No one else can speak the way you do. If somebody brought you into the equation to ask for your opinion, that's a piece of information that becomes data that they didn't have before. So you're valuable. You have value to you. point here is that in the book world, right? It's important to let people know what you do and how you do it, and they can have this book that they can give to somebody else, and they can order another copy, and they can share it, and it lasts. These things used to be illegal in our country, and now they're lead magnets, man. You can just kind of get it out there and share it with people, and it's this huge thing. So it's like, why wouldn't you write the book? Why wouldn't you put yourself out there in such a way that goes, okay, I spent a year, 2, 3 years writing this content. This is the summit of it all. I took away all the stuff that wasn't important and kind of threw that away.